Hi, I failed terribly. I started this 7-day painting challenge last week on my YouTube channel so that I can come back to my art and have an accountability so that every day I'll be sharing a painting here and it will be easy for me to come back to art. That's what my thought was. Yeah. Even though I finished 7-day challenge for myself, I did paint all the 7 days except that I didn't share it here. My main issue was that I took this unanticipated break from my painting for quite some time now, and then my results of the some paintings were not exactly how I wanted it to be. Well, let's just say it's not social media worthy kind of paintings. I know not all paintings are going to be masterpieces, but still, even for my own standard, I feel it was super low. I really didn't want to share it with anybody. I mean, I didn't want to show it to anybody. But then it got me thinking. I mean, I started this whole challenge not for the results of the painting, but mainly to, come every day, show up for yourself every day, and then paint something. It can be anything, like, 10 to 15 minutes. It's fine. And then I was like, okay, I need to do something about this. I do have the process of all the paintings. I mean, you ask me for long form video, I definitely can share. But the thing is, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I haven't deleted them. But again, let's see. I'll be sharing all the 7-day paintings here. And I feel I have one painting that I absolutely loved, especially the sky, the clouds, how they all have turned out. I really, really loved it. So I do have the tutorial for that, like a long form video, which I'll be sharing it here, maybe later this week. Um, but for the other paintings, I decided I'll just compile all of it and I'll share it here. You know, I don't want to hide them away just because I failed in something. I want to show to the world that it's okay, you can pick yourself up back. You don't have to hide away from your fears because this is what I've been doing all this time. I was really nervous filming this. Brand new mic which I didn't test. Big mistake. I filmed this whole video talking about how hard it's been to come back, to create again, to show up again, and when I sat down to edit it, most of the audio was unusable. That moment hurt because it took a lot just to press that record. If this had happened last year, I would have quit. No second try, no re-edit. I actually thought about giving up this time too. But I'm tired of being the person who complains and disappears. So instead of throwing everything away, I re-edited the video using old footage. I'm traveling right now, so that's all I have, and honestly, that feels fitting. Even though I had every reason to stop, I really want to give my art another chance. Showing up has become hard for me, not just online, everywhere. But I know that mindset isn't helping me, and I'm sharing this because I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. Failures and creative blocks are part of the journey. Most of us don't quit because we fail, we quit because we give up too early. I feel that especially when I share my paintings online. Low engagement, old numbers, it can be discouraging. It's okay to feel sad about that. I mean, we are human. The real problem is when we stop showing up for ourselves. To pull myself out of that space, I challenged myself to paint every day for 7 days. I didn't expect perfect results. I just wanted consistency. But when it came time to post them, I couldn't. I still completed the challenge, I just kept it to myself. I was rebuilding my confidence quietly. Some people call this surrender, not fighting what's going wrong, but accepting it. It's hard, but sometimes it's the simplest way forward. After those 7 days, I saw progress, enough to know that this isn't a lost cause. So I made a bigger commitment, 75 days of painting, ending on January 31st, which I started on November 17th, knowing it wouldn't be easy, especially while traveling and dealing with obstacles I can't control. But I'll figure it out as I go. I'm done letting fear decide for me. So, this re editing this video is my first step. I'll be sharing my daily paintings here in shorts, so just have a look for it. I'll share the good paintings, the failed ones, and everything in between because even experienced artists have bad days. And if you're just starting out, please just don't give up yet. This is my 7 days challenge painting that I have done. Not just 7 days. I have some paintings I've done here, which is also, not just part of the 7 day, after the 7 days. But yeah, this was the first painting I did, and I have already shared the video here in YouTube. I was very patient with this painting. I know that results can really vary when you're patient, and yeah, I am quite happy with this one. But it's not exactly, my thing, but I wanted to go something simple so that it doesn't overwhelm me. That's why I kind of created this painting on the first day, and I know it did turn out beautifully to me at least. And then this was like the second day. This is not the result I was hoping to get, but then I really wanted to, create something on day two, and I was like in a hurry. I do remember I was like in a rush and everything. I overdid all these graphs and things. It didn't turn out to be exactly like how I wanted. The water control was like way out. The blurred leaves you can see in the background here, all of that got covered. So I was like kind of disappointed with this painting. I was actually getting into editing it, but then I stopped it midway. I didn't want to edit and post it here for some reason, yeah. And this one was a simple painting. Again, this was like a 15-20 minutes kind of quick watercolor painting sketch, which I did on day 3. I arranged it according to the each day here. And then this was day 4. To be honest, this painting really disappointed me. I was super sad. I really wanted to, give the whole thing up. And I was like, no, I am here to, be here for good this time. So maybe I should, maybe I had a bad day. That's okay, kind of, I took it that way. But this painting really put me off, and I was not very excited about my I think the fifth day painting. I think this is day 4, so it's like the fifth day painting. I was not very excited, but the fifth day painting was something. This also didn't turn out the way I wanted. Here I was trying to use a different paper because there are days I like to use the cellulose kind of mixed paper, and I want a different kind of watercolor approach, not just the wet on wet technique. I tend to enjoy that more, but the problem was I forgot, like I mentioned in the video, I really forgot about the water control, how the paper behaved. I overdid this dunes, and I'm not happy about the camels. I kind of overdid the whole thing. Even this made me super upset. And it was day 5. I was like, okay, I don't see any kind of drastic changes in my paintings. What's happening? Like, did I really forgot my painting over? And this is day 6. Yes. This painting, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I have a full tutorial video on this painting. I will be sharing that video later this week, probably Friday. And I used cotton paper here. I used the wet on wet technique itself because I felt, okay, why not? After this disaster, I really wanted to go back to, a comfort zone kind of painting, and that's what this was. And I did take my time with this painting. I realized how much I enjoyed. I absolutely enjoyed doing this painting. And you can see the results on these ones. I was already irritated, frustrated. And for this one, I was like, no, I'm going to show up. I'm not going to stop. I'll just paint today just for me, that kind of attitude. And you can see the result is already seen in this painting. And yeah, I was very, very happy with it. This was day 6. And now, day 7, I went back to my cellulose paper and the water theme itself. This one also, I took my time. I really took my time to paint this. I overdid the sky. I started noticing my mistakes and I was trying to correct them. So, and these paper, this is like a new paper pack and I've never worked with it. So it was like a little tricky here just to figure out the whole thing. But yeah, I was quite happy with how the result for this painting was. This painting, I did not shoot a long form video, but I do have a short form video of that in my Instagram and TikTok. But I might be posting the same video here in YouTube Shorts as well, so please do keep an eye on it. Like if you are interested in seeing how I did this one. I did use some white markers and black ink pens just for some highlights. I don't want to overdo these buildings next time if I want to correct them. I wish I can capture more of the lightness of the watercolor in these, instead of making it very darker kind of a darker moody and hard to understand kind of, I mean, there are so much of, I feel like that there is so much is happening here. So this is something I look forward to correct in my paintings. Yeah, so this is one. I was kind of still happy after my break. I think I was happy with these two so much. And now this was my not day this was my day 8 painting. Yes, I did continue, but like I told, I was testing with my Instagram. I posted this painting video in Instagram. Again, here also, yes, I stopped. You can see that I stopped with the going with the too much of a bright colors here, but I still went overboard. I wish I have left more white spaces in these houses, especially in the back. Something I'm still learning to work. And rocks is like my weakness. I mean, I always kind of mess it up, so this is something I really want to work on, learn to. I like these rocks, but these ones kind of got messed up. Yeah, and this was my day 9 painting. I was really, really happy with this painting because I kind of managed to capture the shadows and the lightness here. I have left more white spaces in these buildings. The tower, yes, I did. Sorry, the tower, I overdid it. But then I'm still happy with the previous result. Since it's bar and everything, it gave that rustic vibe of this building, so it's fine. But yeah, you can see in the roofs and everything, I have overdid a bit. But yeah, like I can see some progress throughout my painting, so I'm very excited to start this 75 days of creative challenge. If you are interested in following me for that, please do join, or you can actually watch all the videos of the 75-day challenge in Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube.